Okay, guys. Very special day today. Very special day.
Yeah, it was quite exciting. Well, for some people anyway. Some of us are going to wait a bit longer.
Well, someone decided to go for posh, get the posh one.
Gears of War one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, of course, talking about Richard's new toy, the Xbox One S.
Yes, picked one up today. We pre-ordered it. How many weeks ago now?
A long time ago.
A few weeks ago,
Yeah.
when they first announced it, E3.
And as always, when you want a console, pre-order it, because when we got there, we was told that that we was the only two. Everyone else, there was 8 people waiting for one of the consoles, but sold out UK-wise. Take a look on eBay now, if you know, crazy prices. But pre-order those consoles if you want to pre-order them.
That's why I'm going to go and pre-order my Scorpio.
Yeah.
Really early.
But I've gone for the Gears of War one. That doesn't come out to the 7th of October. I can wait 2 months. I can wait 2 months.
Well, the thing is, for me, this will see me through until next year when the Scorpio comes out, and then I'll upgrade from this to the Scorpio. And
So what do we get in the package then, dude?
well, basically, is on the front is what you see, is what you get. We get this is the 2 terabyte one. Obviously, we get the stand. Do you get the stand with the Gears of War?
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Get the stand because otherwise you have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's 20 quid if I remember correctly. Yeah.
White controller, which my son has.
Bluetoothy one.
Yeah, I can link up to my PC if I play games on my PC, which I don't. Here's the back. Obviously, it's Tomb Raider, Halo, Gears of War, and Forza. Unfortunately, you get nothing else in the box apart from no games. Oh, I think you get like 5-day free gold trial, but that's about it.
Games offer was that if you bought that, you could get another controller and have a £10 off the controller, but no, it was just a machine. I mean, I've got another one for Anthony, and they seem to be like the only 2 around here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did a good deal. I traded in my old Xbox, and I paid, I think it was £199 for this, which is fine for me.
It's not bad. Given the prices of the PS4 and the Xbox Ones that have just completely shot down trading wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, and me, I'm being like a very tech geek. I'm very OCD when it comes to tech. So one of the reasons for this video, I wanted to basically show you guys what other YouTube channels are, and these are a few features like. Well, let's go to the first feature. So the first feature I want to do is pop a disc in the machine, see how quick it is, load the game and see how noisy it is. Because you never know till you hear it. So let's go for test number 1.
This is a test for the disc, and this is Black Ops 3.
He lives for this game.
You ready?
It's loading up now.
They're loaded. Bear in mind, this is reading off the external hard drive because I haven't transferred anything over.
Yeah.
So it might be quicker
When it's on the internal hard
on
drive.
the internal
yeah.
hard drive, yeah.
But next to no sound coming off the disk drive. I was always worried that it was going to be crazy loud.
Booted up.
And there we are.
That's quite quick, actually.
Phone right in. And machine nice and silent. Test number 2, turning it on and just seeing how basically quick it is to start up.
Boot up.
And boot up, yeah. So let's try that test.
There you go. Okay, so it's switched on and have green screen.
This is from a full soft...
Hard reboot.
This is from a full hard reboot, not just turning off and on, by the way, guys. Maybe we should have done it from a soft reboot.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And there we go. So that was, what was it, 30 seconds? Yeah, so those are my main 2 tests, and now the guy that's been playing and fiddling with it all day.
A couple of hours with it.
A couple of hours. So let's talk about the fun you've had getting the 4K up and running.
Yeah. I was a bit, I mean, there's a lot of positive points about the console. A couple of non-positive points I've kind of,
Yeah.
First of all, YouTube, no 4K support whatsoever. I was on online talking to Microsoft tonight.
Yeah.
and they turned around and said the app hasn't been updated or altered for the Xbox One S. So even though it says on YouTube 4K, when you do run it, it runs at 1080p at 30 frames per second, which, I mean, it looks fantastic because everything is upscaled as well to 4K, but it's not native 4K, you know, if you want 4K.
He has a 4K telly as well, so he actually knows the... Well, it's supposed to be looking better, I don't know.
And secondly...
but the fault of that, though, is Google. Google haven't updated the app, so that's nothing to do with the machine.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Microsoft. I mean, all these apps are third-party apps.
Yeah.
Netflix is responsible for Netflix.
Yeah.
I finally got Netflix up and running in UHD, which you now have to pay another subscription for if you want 4K. And I must say the content on Netflix is a bit iffy.
What's the price rising for 4K then? Is there much?
It's £9 a month.
And what is it normally?
It's about £6.
Yeah.
But the content for 4K is a bit iffy. There's a couple of Adam Sandler films in there which I showed you tonight.
Yeah.
They're okay. There's some TV series and stand-up comedy, which, why would you want to watch stand-up comedy in 4K? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You need big action thriller
Maybe you
films.
want to see the fag burns on the stage floor or something like that.
Jimmy Carr in 4K, no thank you. You know, Christ no.
So before we talk about the next big selling point about it, which is something you're quite proud to tell everyone, when they was talking about the Xbox One S, something you predicted.
But I just happened to say, I bet you any money they're going to stick, if they release a new Xbox, because there was rumours about a new Xbox coming out. Yeah. I said, I bet you they stick a 4K Blu-ray in there. Yeah. And they did. I was really pleased that they did. I mean,
it was bouncing about when they announced it.
It is literally the cheapest way you can play a 4K Blu-ray. I think there's only 2 players out at the moment, and they retail from anywhere between £300 to £600 each. And that's a standalone player. That's without any gaming or, you know. So it's the cheapest way to get into that kind of market. Yeah. We've got San Andreas. I've got San Andreas. It's the first one on my... The next one I want to get definitely is Deadpool.
Okay, so yeah, definitely. So first question is, how easy is it to get the 4K running on Blu-ray running on the machine?
Right. Yeah. If you're an idiot like me and have your HDMI plugged into the wrong HDMI socket, remember it has to be plugged into a HDCP 2.2 port. Otherwise, this will say, "Sorry, we can't play you because you are using an unprotected source." So make sure it's plugged into the right socket first, HDMI socket. But once you get up and running, it loads really quickly. Yeah. You know, like a Blu-ray when it first came out, how long did they take to load? It was ages and ages and ages.
Especially the Disney ones. I remember that.
But this loads really quickly, and I think, you know, the styling of the new 4K, because this is all black. Yeah. And the good thing about this is they do chuck in
piece of paper.
UV code.
UV code, yeah.
You do get the Blu-ray.
You everyone to nick it, are you?
No, I'm keeping that side to me.
Right,
Here on the top. You got the 4K Blu-ray, which is the black and white one. You know, I haven't gone to a lot of great detail to highlight that. Yeah. And you've got the Blu-ray. So you've got 2 copies of the same film.
Is that normal Blu-ray?
That's normal Blu-ray.
Oh, that's cool. That's handy.
So they do that now. They give you a Blu-ray, which is good for me because I have a projector, so I don't have a 4K projector.
Massive projector.
So this plays on my projector, this plays on my TV. So let's get that code. So that's really good. You get 3 copies of the film in that.
Yeah, that's really not bad. And how much was that?
This was £20. But
they've just been released, so you know you're going to pay the higher price. Yeah. I paid £21 for The Matrix on DVD when it was announced, just because I knew I was getting a DVD player. So
I bought a bloody DVD player just to play The Matrix.
Yeah, me too.
Then when I got it, it didn't work because it needed a firmware upgrade.
Samsung DVD 709. Yeah, and I got mine chipped, which had the the quasi PAL and everything. Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, my one I had to take over to get. It wasn't like software upgrades like you have now. Yeah. You had to take it over and had to take the lid off the chassis and solder a new chip into it. So you know, it's nowadays everybody does it easy with firmware updates. You know, it's just.
So the other question, what was the fact you threw at me earlier about how many megs a second it reads off HD Blu-ray?
Yeah, I think
HD Blu-ray.
I think it was reading at something like 600 megabytes per second. I mean, it's phenomenal speed. It really is. That's a frog's croaking.
Oh right. Okay.
But you know, it's. I mean, the picture quality. It's. San Andreas apparently hasn't got a good review of the picture quality. I didn't read it
Yeah.
until afterwards. It's an upscaled 2K.
Yeah.
But something like the Lego Movie, which should be the next one, or Deadpool,
Yeah,
and
that's
the
good.
film natively in 4K is going to look fantastic.
So this is the actual launch day, and I say this is the night time. Well, it's obviously the day after. So he's been playing with it, pulling his hair out and getting it all up and running. So the main thing is, what are your overall impressions? Are you happy?
It's small.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, remember bringing the first Xbox home?
Yeah. Yeah.
On the counter, connect on there, plug this wire in, power brick here.
Yeah.
You take this out, it's literally, oh, look at this. You know, it's so light. No power brick. That's the biggest thing I've ever noticed.
That's what everything said everywhere about there being no power brick.
You just plug a normal 2-pin socket in the back, plug your cables in.
This is also day one. You've had no real proper issues. Anything that's been at fault has been your fault plugging the wrong HDMI in.
Yeah.
Or just the issues you've had with others when it's not been ready. Really.
Also, the firmware up. When you plug it in now, you have to have a patch, an update.
Yeah.
And that takes ages, not to download, but to actually install. It took a good half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, maybe. I don't remember because I was out making coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a long process, and I actually thought at one point it's crashed. I thought, essentially, I was literally.
Am I going to risk turning it off and bricking them?
Yeah.
No.
It was like the circle going round and round, going. What do I do about this? Do I just leave it? You know. And then all of a sudden it came on. I went, oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
You know, after spending that much money, you don't want a brick console taking it back.
No.
Thing is, though, if you do take it back, they won't have another one to give you because they don't have any spares.
Yeah.
So, stuck without.
So, but all in all, you are happy with it.
Yes. Yeah.
We watched Digital Foundry earlier, and seeing the minute impression, you know, there is improvement, 7 to 12% on games and everything. But there is a little boost there, and there is an improvement. And the thing I noticed was, he's had it on for ages, and I put my hand on it, and it's still bloody freezing cold.
The other thing they said is that it's 3/4 of the power consumption of the big Xbox.
Damn.
3/4 of the power consumption.
That's not bad.
Because they showed you, even like drawing using a Blu-ray or a digital game, it drew so much less power from the wall than. I mean, if you consider when the Xbox One normal, the power brick, you need that power brick to convert the power.
God,
and all that.
yeah, then it comes up and
so you know, if it had a fan in it.
Yeah.
The power brick actually had a fan in it.
You
Yeah.
still hear it.
Even the 360 ones had fans in them because one of them rattles now.
Yeah.
But you know, we're sitting here now, and it's all the kids are in bed, and everybody else is in bed, and if we sit here.
The only noise you can hear is his frogs croaking.
I can barely hear the fan.
Yeah.
But that's nothing.
Not at all.
I mean, what gets me is that people going, oh yeah, but the fan, and if you're in a home cinema situation and you don't need that fan. Excuse me, you've got bloody 400 watts speakers apparently. You don't hear anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really quiet.
Yeah.
We have an actual power button you can push on and off.
Oh, it's a power button. It's a clicky power button. Yeah, I've got.
And so is the eject button.
Yeah. Yeah. The eject button's a little circle.
And also, another thing I got to mention, it's got an IR blaster at the front, so if you've got an amplifier, TV, you control all that from your Xbox One controller.
So that was basically just some first impressions of the Xbox One S. Yeah, I mean, I've got to wait till October, it sucks, but the Gears of War one, I mean, just look at the picture of this, look at this. Oh, I mean, that's actually etched into there and everything, and you get the Ultimate Edition. It's £50 more pricey, and you don't get the Elite pad, you get the normal pad, but of course it's got the etched-in controller, which I will never use because I'm too happy with my Elite.
Same
the first thing he did with his pad was swapped over, and he got his Elite as well. So, yeah, so you tech guys, tell us what your impressions are if you're lucky enough to get one. Pop down below, and any questions that you could also make Rich pull his hair out and try and figure out the answer for you, because he will help. He does try his best.
Oh yeah, also the other thing is that the media player app doesn't play 4K either.
No.
I have a load of 4K films on my hard drive that I can't play. And apparently Plex is also going to upgrade soon, hopefully, so that you can stream 4K movies to it using the Plex app, which I use a lot of. So, but apart from that,
you remember it's day one. This is day one. It's really early. So what? A few features don't work. It's not the end of the world. Give it time. It will work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, playing Forza Horizon 2, the upscaling of that, I'll show you in a minute. But it looks absolutely sensational.
Yeah, because of course it upscales your games as well. Hope that was quite informative for you guys. I mean, I know it's still going to be difficult to get one of these machines. But
Golf ball.
Yeah, the golf ball. It does definitely look like a golf ball. Yeah, anyway guys, take care. Any comments down below, and see you soon.
Bye. But still, you know, you do good there. You do get a good deal. Yeah.